to kick it off to get us underway. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So UMASS return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Back to pass, it's Kumachan. Blasted as he lets it go. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's John. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
That's why, as a defense, it's so important to win early downs. You win first and second down, you set up third and long. Now you can pin your ears back and get after the QB.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Cover guys getting down to do their job, and they'll stop him at the 15. The Bulldogs offense will have its first possession of the game. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now on second down after the short completion. To the air, it's back. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Quarterback sacks is a trend that this offense would like to put an end to pretty quick. Somehow they were able to win their last game out, even though they gave up 4 sacks in that one. That was a huge point of emphasis for this coaching staff. And here early in this one, first quarter, they've now already given up 1.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The play action fake. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Going to the running game. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's John. They get him down after he makes the catch. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. Quickly complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got it. And they swarm him under. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Field goal is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Clemson is currently ahead early right now in Death Valley, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 7 over the Pandas. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Now the play fake. He unleashes a long one. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Dropping back, it's back. Using the quick game. At the 45 on his way. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. On the ground, it's Etienne. They make the stop, and that's how the 1st quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and it's UMASS holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Got it behind the line. It's Lovett. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Georgia comes quickly to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. That's caught. It's Etienne. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Caught behind the line. It's Bell. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Back to pass, it's back. Into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And how about this play by the offense? 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Everything says it's going to be a run. It's going to be a run. Nice job by the offense. A little sleight of hand, throwing the football, getting the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's an 80-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The UMass offense returns to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got his man quickly.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle. It's John.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
Looking to pass. It's Pumachan. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lovett. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Georgia ready to dial it up on another 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Humphreys. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He rifles one deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. They've got him pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. He'll start this drive firing. They're working that left side. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Back to throw. It's Pumachan. Got his man. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Athens to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw.
The kickoff team out there and ready to go. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Trying to set the tone with the run. Across the 25, he's got room. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play. Trying to find his man on first down. They're setting up the screen. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Levitt. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Dogs pick up the first down through the air, and the Georgia faithful starting to howl and bark.
And we've seen that in the past with Georgia. Maybe you get a little bit conservative, a little bit too much reliant on great defense, run the football. The reason that they broke through, the reason they started winning championships in the recent era, they became more aggressive, more dynamic throwing the football down the field.
He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He caught it. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dawgs! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They'll leave it with him. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. UMass quickly back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Kumachan. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. New set of downs after that completion. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Looking for a crease. It's John. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. Tempo and overdrive. Back to the ground with the running back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. UMass will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets into the 25. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Buys a little time with his feet. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago, now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They'll give it to the back. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Handoff to the single running back. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for room, it's Etienne. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. To the air, it's back. He's got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Working that left side. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. They'll go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
What a throw by the QB. You think about it, you don't have much space near the sideline, and he put that thing right on the outside of the sideline where his receiver could go make a play. Not only does he make the play, I'm pretty sure he got a foot in bounds, and that's a great touchdown catch. What a playmaker.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The UMASS offense returns to the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Pumachan. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. UMass quickly back to the line. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. It's caught. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all...
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
A lot of urgency for this offense. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Unloads to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it from the 30 on 1st down. You know why he's piling up all these yards, David? Because the receivers won't let the ball hit the ground.
You remember that Jameis Winston game we called on a Thursday night? The ball didn't even hit the ground, did it?
It did not. 2 incomplete passes caught out of bounds. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Pumachan. It's complete to the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to get it through the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll try it on the ground. He is stopped short. On the line to gain, the 4th down try goes awry, and that might just do it. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Power football with the run. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. 1st down here for the offense. From the gun. Give on the inside.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy